Morning and welcome back to another vlog. This is another mini vlog, and actually the last one I did was only over 3 days, and that worked really well for me because it wasn't hours of editing, it was only about an hour of editing, which is much better to fit into my day when I basically do this for free in between my actual job and career and busy 12-hour days. So it's not something I would say I love doing. I love talking to you and putting this all together, but the crap behind the editing and uploading everything is a little bit grueling sometimes when you're tired and you're basically not getting paid to do it. So anyway, I'm going to try and do another 2 or 3 day vlog and see how that works for me, and that would also tie in really well because I fly to Malta on Wednesday where I'll be starting another vlog. So it's really noisy on the bus, sorry. I'm on another number 12 in Torxor Circus, although it rerouted and it was late turning up. I had to wait 6 minutes for it, which is really unusual. It was meant to be there in a minute and it was delayed, and then it rerouted, I think, because there's probably some kind of protests in Westminster today. So we've come up through Waterloo Bridge. We're now going up through Regent Street, and I've got 2 minutes until I start work, and it's more than 2 minutes away. And also I nearly cried because while I was waiting for the bus, because it was a long way away, I got a coffee, but the coffee took so long that my bus came before I could get the coffee, so I just had to pay for it and leave it. So I've just sat on a 40-minute bus without a drink, which was that one thing I was looking forward to, also to kind of fill me up a little bit, because I've only had a yogurt and I wasn't very hungry, and of course as soon as I've left the house I don't feel hungry. Also, to add to the complaints for you, I've got a headache as usual, so I was hoping the coffee might help with that. Look, it's Hamleys. I wish I was just going to Hamleys, what a child. I just wish I was back in the 90s looking around toy shops instead of having to go to work. Anyway, welcome back to another vlog, and let's go get BAFTA ready. Oh, by the way, I'm doing the BAFTAs today. I don't know if I told you that. I think I might have been waiting in Joe and the G's for a coffee and a sandwich for about 15 minutes now. It's never ever coming again. I love it, but it's really expensive and such a long wait. Everything seems to be going against me today. Luckily, the person I'm going to do for BAFTAs is half an hour late, so I basically didn't need to leave my coffee this morning in rush. But anyway, that seems to always happen to me, but it has given me time to buy more food here. What is annoying is that they're making the sandwich. I know it sounds silly, but before the coffee, so if I had the coffee first, could have just drunk that and then waited for the sandwich to be made. First world problems, I understand that. It was actually sitting on the counter the whole time and no one called my name. I couldn't be more furious about it.
All of the scrutiny and attacks on Nigel, on...
That's it, I'm done. I just got off the bus from Torxor Circus, a really quick journey home. It wasn't appropriate for me to film the actual hair and makeup when I was doing it, so I'm sorry about that. And I so wish these vlogs could be more inclusive of my actual job and not just kind of the behind the scenes you see and the paperwork, thank you, and the travel and all of that side of things. I wish it was actual getting to show you what I'm using, what I'm doing. Wow, I've gone dark. Hello. Wow, that's faster than 20 miles an hour. But you just can't, because so when I got there, the hairstylists had just finished, which was great. But they were late starting, as I told you. So I was meant to start at 12, so I didn't start till 12:30. So my time was then cut in a lot, which was fine. I just rushed it, and you know, I'm never happy with what I do because when you're rushing it's not great, but I think it probably was fine compared to, you know, I'm just being me and a perfectionist, but it was a shame that I lost time. You know, and I'd like to have done more to the body and hands and more of a face mask, but I just had to cut out. Oops, sorry, Anyway, I'll talk to you about it in a minute. Let me just get in the house. Oops. always a tiny home living with a massive suitcase. Right, let's get in comfies and then I'll do a little debrief. Oh, does anyone get really like at the end of the day, just want to get my jewellery off, I just want to take the bags off, I just, absolutely the first thing I do, the rings come off, all of them, straight away. I can wear them for hours out and about, and somehow as soon as I get into the house, and the watch, because the watch is heavy, they have to come off and they go in this little bowl I got off my 40th. It's actually got a saddle painted in it, you can't see but I love it. The hair has to go off. Does anybody else do this? I have to take my hair out. Always hurts from being in pin or whatever. Do you get that thing? Oh, so painful. My scalp's painful at the best of times, but God. And then I do this. Oh, get that off my face. Get the earrings out. This is it, and then I turn into the real me. This is the me that only loved ones get to see, unfortunately. Lucky them. The bits come out the bra. Does everyone else keep stuff in the bra? Eyeliner. Got a palette and a lip balm. They're out. And then, a good bit. The bra comes off. The bra is clearly off. The Dr. Pepper cream swirl is going in my mouth. It's still Dr. Pepper, but basically vanilla in it. Does that make sense? It's like a softened Dr. Pepper. I took about 12 of these from the Superdrug PR event, which is my last event. The last vlog I did was my Superdrug PR haul from Superdrug Presents, which obviously is a beauty haul. You go there, you win prizes, you get given goodie bags, da da da. It's actually quite good to go to for free, like very lucky, and the stuff is very useful. Like basically just getting 2 tubes of toothpaste was very useful because they're like £5 each. But I took quite a lot of cans of drink as well as beauty products. And I don't know why they feel so luxurious to me, like free fizzy drinks. Is it because I didn't have fizzy drinks really in the house growing up? Not that we weren't allowed. I mean, it was only me. So not that I wasn't allowed, but you wouldn't buy like a bottle of fizzy drink, pop we call it, in the house would be not a special occasion, but you wouldn't just go and have a fizzy drink. So when my fridge is full of treat drinks, which are terrible for you, I do understand that, and I don't have them every day, but when I've got cold crispy Diet Cokes in my fridge that are usually free from jobs, I don't buy them, I feel super lucky and wealthy. Does that make sense? Like I might have been paid £300 for the job, but because I took a free drink home with me, I feel won the lottery. I don't know, some Cornish math there somewhere, some working class math, I don't know. Right, back to work. Yeah, I didn't film anything and I'm sorry about that, it just wasn't appropriate. The person I was doing for BAFTA, I don't know, she would have been fine, I should have just asked, but everyone's stressed getting ready for an event, it's tense, it's rushed. It's not the priority for me to set up a camera and put it in your face, you know, it's just not professional. Unless I know that person really well and we've got loads of time, and also it's hard for me to explain that to them quick enough that I'm not going to film everything and put you speaking in it, and if you're talking about politics or your boyfriend or whatever, not that we did, but for example, that's not going to go in the vlog. I can't explain that, so when someone sees a camera they think, oh, this could be really intrusive, I could be talking about private things, so I just leave it off. Whereas actually, obviously, it would only be like a 3-second clip of me putting some mascara on, but yeah. So I didn't film any of it, but that's fine. So, and we were done, but I started at 12:30 and we were done by 1:30, exactly what we needed to do. I still got some product on arms. I still redid the hair a little bit. And so I actually did a lot more than just the makeup in the hour. So I think I should be proud of that. Sorry, I'm really quite burpee from that cream soda. It's now 3 p.m. I cannot sit down. If I sit down, I won't record anymore. And I think I should make a couple of Instagram reels while I've got some makeup on and before I rest. And when I say rest, get my laptop out and start the paperwork for the rest of the Sunday. I've got all day tomorrow as well, so I'm definitely going to work tomorrow. I've got no plans to see anyone, but I'm working Tuesday and then I leave for Malta on Wednesday, so tomorrow is like my to-do day. And I think because the offices of people on Workable will be open tomorrow, that will be more of a paperwork day, solicitors day, legal day, whereas today should be like more of an influencer day. That's how I'm going to use my day off. As soon as I said that, I thought, God, what a sad little life. So literally just going to spend the rest of the day working for free. Also, I'm going to book some things for my mum's 70th. I need to get that done. So basically the rest of the day is personal work. Errands, paperwork, all of that stuff. Sort out my kit, wash my brushes. I forgot about that. Should we wash them together? Then it won't feel like I'm doing it on my own. I don't know if I've ever told you how to wash makeup brushes. I think I probably have, but like this. A lot of people use a mitt, but I just use my hands. Depends how much of a rush I'm in. And then just, well, you can't see, but I'm running them under hot water. Loads and loads of fairy liquid. I do it once and then I get more fairy liquid. And then I just rub it in again. Break all those oils down. Run it through. If I haven't already, because usually, although I didn't get time today, usually I clean them off with IPA alcohol, which I always carry around in my kit. But I didn't today because I left the BBC in too much of a rush. So they needed a double wash, and I might have to IPA over the top of them again because, say, like this one, can you see? There's still a little bit of remnant there, and that's because it was cream blusher that's very oily, so that will have to go over with IPA. But something like this, which is just a powder brush that had some translucent powder on it, comes out super easily. So that's how I wash my brushes. I lied to you. I knew I was gonna, I didn't mean to lie to you. What I've been doing in that time, since I just left you, I haven't even started filming anything yet of the content I was gonna film, but I'm going to first. But I've got some, there we go, right there. Veggies and fresh pasta on the boil because I haven't got any food in my fridge. Have I got any food in my fridge? Only thing that's in my fridge, mixes, some lemons, drinks. I can just see a pot of, what's it called? Cottage cheese. So anyway, I'll make some dinner, but what I have been doing is packing for Malta. I just wanted to get it in my head. So, because I actually don't need to pack until tomorrow. Monday, but like I said, the offices are going to start happening. There's my wardrobe open, bad sight. So I've packed. So I only go hand luggage only, so this is everything for a week, including a pillow. And I think what I'll do when I'm there is go over it all with you. The one exciting thing about hand luggage only travel now, if you're going from London, is you can take all the liquids you want, so I haven't had to do miniatures. But essentially I have still done miniatures because my travel bag is always packed, because as you know, if you've watched a few of these vlogs, I do just pop around different places quite a lot with work, so I am quite a good small packer, so that's why my little travel bag's already packed. But I've definitely thrown some more makeup into it because I thought I would do 7 days of bright summer makeup as my next Instagram series and film that like just in this like gorgeous like balcony sunlight Malta weather. That's what I'm envisaging. Am I going to do it, and is it going to look nice? I actually don't know the answer to that, and I might need you to prod me to make me do it. Reoccurring theme there. Every time I make it overboil. Eesh. Oh dear. Okay, so here we are now. A slightly different view of me than I left off. I've just put my Joe Nova serum spray into my roots and onto my scalp, and my Scandinavian Biolab serum onto my scalp, and I'm gonna tie my hair up and just sleep on that. I've taken all my makeup off because one of the videos I've just made for Instagram was a makeup removal video with my JoJo Glow pads, which are amazing. You just basically use this pad and warm water or any water, and take off all your makeup. And then I did a bit of an evening skincare routine. Got a little dry patch here, trying to get rid of, and of course always working on these little bumps I have all over my forehead, which aren't fun. They've been there for years. I'm using tretinoin and all sorts and nothing seems to be working. I think I actually probably need a proper resurfacing laser, but two things, money and I'm terrified. Anyway, so now I am actually going to sit down. I've created the content. I'm now going to sit down with my laptop and get some personal and, you know, kind of worky type emails done. Morning! BAFTAs are done and over, and it's Monday and I have a completely free day, as you know, because you would have maybe watched the last clip which I told you that. So yes, today is a paperwork today, but first it is, what time is it? I haven't got my phone. It's not on the screen either. I think, sorry guys, all I've done is woke up and washed my face because I'm going to the gym at a certain time. Let me just check I'm gonna go and get my phone and check that. I got a new bank card, and therefore everything I try and pay for online has to be like redone again. So this is through, what I'm going to is a dance class, like an exercise dance class. Don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not a dancer. And in fact, I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be too strenuous for me and it might upset my head and give me a headache. But I looked up, the swimming was fully booked, couldn't go swimming. The bar class was 7:30, or there was Pilates at 12:30, and 12:30 just seems a little bit late to do a class because I want to get on with my day. I'm not somebody who, like, I feel like I'm waiting for it. Do you get that? I feel like I'm like can't do anything until that's out of the way, because I want to do that. I want to wash my hair, have a fresh start and carry on with my day. So then I went on to Southwark Council's website. What's wrong with this? What have I typed in wrong for? What's wrong with that? Oh, annoying. Right, hang on, let me just get back to you in a minute. Ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. It took ages to pay for that. Anyway, so here's what I'm having for breakfast. I'm starving and I haven't really got anything in the house, so I've got a boiled egg in there. This rice was from a cookery show I did. If you were watching my vlog, I just did a series with Ainsley Harriet, and obviously all the food that's left over at the end that we didn't need, that can be taken home by the crew. So I grabbed a few bits and pieces. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't much. I mean, I got literally some lemons and some cinnamon and a couple of pots of rice. Actually, I'm not a rice fan, but they have been pretty handy. So I'm squeezing in some avocado, one boiled egg, some rice. I mean, I'm not showing you this to say that this is how to cook or a gourmet recipe. I'm showing you this because it's fuel that's kind of protein and carb and good fats in one bowl. To be honest with you, food for me is, I wish I could take a pill. It is, oh, sorry, I'm off camera. It is sustenance and it is getting it down me, and no more than that really. I don't really want to cook, I don't really want food in the house. I just want to be healthy and balanced and not to gain weight, but I think that's probably impossible. And let's put some, I'm going to go into my little pantry. I can't believe the reaction, by the way, to my house tour, Worcestershire sauce. I had so many views on that, of my little tiny home. Pepper, obs. Oh, I need some more chilli crunch. Oh no, might just have to put some normal chilli oil in. Salt, obviously. Unfortunately, I've got a massive bag of this huge rock salt, which is bloody massive and it's taken ages to get through, but I don't want to get rid of it. It's just really hard to put into things because obviously it's rocks. And shall I put a bit of chili oil in? Can I be bothered? Yeah, let's put some in. This chili oil is lasting absolutely ages because it's so strong. It goes so far. love a bit of chili, but I prefer the chili crunch, which is actually more like a dip. You can just eat, it's not hot, you can just eat it. Also, I'm going to put some creatine powder and collagen into my water, and that's what I'm going to take to the gym with me. So let's get this down us, let's mix in that. I know I'm going to get one massive glob of chili in a minute, and it's not going to be mixed in whatsoever. I mean, I can pretty much tell you that most food I eat looks a little bit like baby food, but it will do once it's all going through your system, won't it? So who really cares? Right, so I'm off to eat that, and then I'm off to the gym, and oh my god, it's the most beautiful day in London. You can't see, but the sun is obviously shining in. Nervous about going to this exercise class. I'm just worried that I won't be able to keep up, or it will be too much for me, but it was £12, which is cheaper than half the price of my normal classes at my studio across the road, the Blah and Pilates. And I just thought, well, it's better than doing nothing, and it's better than probably what I'll achieve at home, which I don't really push myself very hard on. This isn't good. Why is it like that? Right, see you there. Okay, I am back from the dance class. I actually really liked it, and I think I did pretty well, you know. It wasn't like dance routines, but each song was a different sort of workout to it, so it sort of was a loose routine based on sort of that keep fit, basically bouncing around. Definitely the most cardio I've done in a long time. And the good thing was I liked most of the songs a lot. They even did No Scrubs TLC. And so I was really enjoying that. And because I was trying to copy the dance moves, and I picked them up quite well, I think, compared to, I mean, to be fair, I think I was the youngest, definitely the youngest person there. But, hang on a sec. Before I finish that off, I'm putting this freshly blow-dried hair. It's still a bit warm. My hair is dead straight. I haven't straightened that. It is just how it is, and I don't like it that way. So I'll do 2 twists into actually maybe 3 into a scrunchie. A padded scrunchie is the key. And then I wind it around the scrunchie that's left over, the loose bit. I can get my hair's maybe shoulder length, but very thin. Maybe 3 whole turns. Should we get that 4th one in as well? And then just to keep it there, it sort of would stay, but because it's going to go overnight, I just put a little clip like that. Now I look insane, but I'm going to be home all day now. It's not even 11 yet. It's a bit sad of me to say that's it, I'm going to be home all day, but I think I am. I've just set my laptop out, got my diary out. I need to make a few work phone calls that I'm dreading. One of them is to a lady I work with a lot, of private client sort of ish. And it's making me feel really anxious because I think I've got to discuss rates and justify rates, and I just hate it. And I think actually it's something that's not been communicated to her through the production company, so now it's coming to me direct, which is sort of an awkward conversation and not something really that should happen. But I was thinking in the shower, because I had a shower and washed my hair when I got back from the gym, if I want to own an agency, I've been a makeup artist for 20 years, but if I want to own an agency, I have to deal with difficult things. Nothing is supposed to be easy. If it's a way of, like, no one's got an easy job, have they? No one really just turns up and don't have any problems, or just skip along every day. So just because I've got a real problem with confrontation and justification, they're my 2 sort of big issues with myself. I just have to get over it and like pull my like big boy pants up, socks up, what's the saying? but I'm dreading it. Anyway, yeah, the dance class, it was good. And that was it. All of this that I'm thinking and splurging to you right now, I didn't think about when I was dancing, because you have to concentrate quite a lot, which I don't find that in Pilates or bar because it's quite repetitive and slow. So I really liked it. That said, my head, like talking to you now, I'm struggling a little bit. That's why I never have my phone on loud. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit, but it wasn't, I didn't get too hot, wasn't too cardio, but I don't think I'd be able to do it in the summer with my head the way it is. I just would know I'd end up with a migraine. So I'm going to take it easy. Also, that rice and avocado and egg. What was I thinking? I actually went into Iceland on the way home and bought some veggies and some protein. I've got to make myself eat properly later on. I just really don't want to eat anything right now. Ugh, I feel so sick. I didn't even buy a coffee, I feel so sick, and that is huge for me. Anyway, right, let's get set up and start editing, emailing, calling, using our big boy pants. Oh, also, I'm going to cut this up because this is my, the tape I use to tape my face up at night, and I buy it in these big strips, and I just fold it around like this. Get a pair of scissors. And I just kind of cut it in almost like a triangle diameter, sorry, not diameter, across. And then maybe I'll do that through the middle again, like these sort of shapes. And they're really good for my either side of my nose. And then you'll get some smaller ones in there, and then they're really good for this shape. So just by doing that, I've created a little pile of them. Like this, all different sort of sizes, but roughly in those kind of triangle, is it a trapezium as well? Trapezium and triangles. And I can put them just beside in my little bedside caddy thing, and then just put them on before I go to bed. Because if you've got a whole roll there, you've got to go and do it one by one. You'll never put it on every night, and the key is for anything is to have routines, isn't it? And I've been face taping for quite a long time now. And no wrinkles as yet. So, but I have had Botox in the past. I've probably had Botox about 5 times in my life, but very spread out. I don't think I'd have many lines anyway. I think I've just been very lucky so far. But it will come. It comes for us all. Hello. Morning. I meant to do all my makeup with you, and I forgot that that was like what I had planned to do in my head. Was to like just sit here and have a chat while I do my makeup, but all's not lost. It's because I've sort of been on the phone kind of emailing and sorting things while doing my makeup and like answering, you know, like overnight you get all the emails or WhatsApps from friends, voice notes come in. So then the next morning you've got to play catch up and answer all of those. But also there might be some left over from the day before that you didn't even properly get back to the day before. And also yesterday, did I tell you this? I had such a bad head, like such a bad migraine after that dance class. I'm guessing that's what it was, the movement. I just can't really do any cardio anymore with my head. And the migraine actually has gone now, which is great. But I am just left with like my normal kind of foggy head. So I've been a bit this morning. I need to cut this up, I think, because I think it's nearly out. I love this blush from Delilah. Oh, that's annoying, because what I don't want to do is squeeze it too. Oh, see, that's what I didn't want to do and I did it. I think maybe cream blushes should be in pots. I don't know. They are quite easy to carry around like that though. Or like they begin like a pumpy thing that you pump it up through and then just has applicator on the end. Although no applicator would be as good as this lovely dense brush. For a cream blusher or a cream bronzer like I just used, these very hard, stiff, very dense. Can you see the difference between these and like a fluffier? This is a powder brush and these are like wet product brushes. So even foundation, but cream blush and cream bronzer is what I use them for. They're so great for stippling that in. I'm not doing much. I'm just going to do a podcast this morning, which will be hopefully quite quick. And then I think there'll be enough time to come home before I go back out again for my second job of the day, which is the One show at the BBC, which is good because I can come back, do some emails. I'm going to get this edited because I want to get this uploaded and I think for the first time I'm going to try and do one of those timed releases. What are they called? Like I'm going to schedule it like I schedule my Instagram, because if I released it tomorrow morning before I go on holiday, it would only be like 2 days after my last YouTube was uploaded, which I think maybe I need to get into some kind of schedules, like every Sunday. Would that be a good day for people to watch things? And yes, no, the irony is not lost on me that I'm looking down into a mirror specifically not to get mascara on my eyelids and straight on the eyelid. I love this mascara, but I do think it's going a bit dry now. I'm also still in that, do you remember me telling you about how weird my eyelashes are and I have no idea what caused it? I think it was the UK lash, but they are basically growing in all different directions. Some of them are completely snapped off, some of them are quite long. It's not even like I was using UK lash and then I stopped using it and this happened. It seemed to happen the 2 times I used it. So, not great. I need to also pop across the road, post a letter, and I was thinking about getting a coffee just before I leave and maybe having a little stroll, although, yep, I need to leave in 20 minutes, so I either leave right now and literally have a 10-minute stroll and come back and get my kit. What's so annoying about my job is that you can't just, you can't blimmin' go anywhere on the way to it because of my stupid kit. This is also Delilah. Brow pen in sable, and I love these because you can draw little individual strokes into your brows. It looks so natural, like it's just the fronts that mine need filling in, and I just drew some lines through. Do you know, when I edit these videos I think, wow, your head must be in pain or your brain must be going mad, because like in the last one I kept saying there was a word I used wrong. Like I was trying to describe something. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, my so sore in my jaw as well. And I kept saying the wrong word for it, and I just kept watching it like... And when I was making it, I obviously didn't even click that I wasn't saying the right word. Actually quite worrying, to be honest. Right, should I do more? I think I'm just going to pop this liner in my bra and then I can look at it in the car, because actually I just want to get going now. Okay, see you there. Did I get that? No, I didn't get that stuff off my eye. I'd forget something. Bye bye. Off you go. Oh, lip. Shall I do a lip with you? That'll finish things off nicely, won't they? This Yensa is such a pretty summer colour. Yensa Lip Lux Oil. Crush It Coral. My lips are so dry and scaly. It's quite bright. But when you do it like that, don't you think that's quite sort of less like lifts when you haven't got much on your eyes, which I don't. Okay. Bye now. Cheerio. Hello. Well, you missed me running for a taxi with like slippery Ralph Lauren flip-floppy things on, because I decided to go to the post office on the way and get a coffee, and then the way my taxi driver drove was like a weird way around, which meant I had to go back to where I came from to find him. But anyway, it was very funny trying to run with slip-on shoes and a suitcase. Oh, look at that little baby. Oh, yeah. That's tiny. I can't explain how hard it is to be a makeup artist sometimes. When you know the right way to make someone look amazing, professional on camera, they may not find that of importance or like it or have time for it, but you're there to make that happen, but you aren't able to make that happen. Don't really know how to explain it without going into too much detail. All we ever want is for that person to be happy and like us and look good. And you almost always come away from it thinking the opposite. Alright, I'm back. I'm really trying to up my protein. Just been on the phone to one of my best friends, which has been really helpful, you know, but to digest my day. This is what I cooked while I was talking to her. It's just eggs and cheese and cottage cheese and what's the green stuff? Broccoli that I just frosted quickly. Do you know what? It's good because I didn't buy anything out. It's not naughty and it's good sustenance. That's pretty much the end of it. I've just got a wash going, gonna get changed, do some emails, and yeah, finish editing this. I feel really close into my face. I also need to put some more makeup on for tonight. I've also got another one of these beauties. Oh my god, it is so good. Alright, I'm gonna eat this out of the pan because she's a classy gal. Made it onto the number 12. I didn't get myself very ready and I've still got 2 invoices I haven't done because I was busy doing other things that I don't really remember what I've done in those past 2 hours. I've definitely ate a lot. Ended up having a bagel with Nutella before I left, so all that healthy bit I told you about didn't continue for very long. And then I saw my old neighbour Alan and that made me a little bit late because he loves a chat. He does love a chat. That's fine. But anyway, I made the bus and I actually think we're going to make it a really good time today because we are not being diverted and it's only now 10 to 5, so we are flying.
Closing. Doors closing.
Made it. Made it with loads of time. Good. That's a good old 5 minutes.
Door.
Made it. Let's get all this out. Where should I put you? Where do you want to be? Up here? So as you can see, brilliant makeup mirrors because can't see anyone's head when they're on a stool. I can see them if they sit down on that little chair, then they're too low for me. So yeah. What about here? Does that work for you? A little bit high. You can't really see me unpacking, can you?
This afternoon, Charlotte, round the corner.
Mel, I'm going to grab the bag and then I will give the bag to you afterwards.
This is new.
She loves Better Call Saul. She loves Breaking Bad. She loves you as well. She also loves.
Home. Do you know what I'm going to have to do? By the way, sunset, phenomenal over the Shard. I'm going to have to not eat or take my coat off or do anything until I finish the work I'm doing tonight, including editing this, because I go to Malta in the morning, and if I don't get this done right now, I'm going to sit down and eat and not do it. So wish me luck. I'm going to have to say goodnight in any second now, as soon as I get in the door. Oh, well, I'm home. I was really relying on tonight to end this video with some like action shots of me doing Lou's makeup and hair. Lou's really easygoing. I know she would be absolutely fine with me filming some shots. Her train was cancelled, so she had to take the second one. So instead of arriving at 5:30, she got there at 6:15, which meant I had about half an hour to do both hair and makeup, which was fine. we did it. She is obviously just super easy in a beauty, so, and super easy going, so it's none of that was a problem. But it meant I didn't have time to mess around, and as soon as, like, basically she was being dragged off me to get changed and get mic'd and get up to the studio, then I rushed up behind her with my kit to do final checks in the studio. And that also would have been a really fun thing to film because it was just a packed studio, loads of really great guests, and all my makeup friends were in there. Well, all, I mean, two of some of my makeup friends. And yeah, just being in the Monster studio, I always think looks quite fun and cool, but absolutely would not have been professional or... What's here? What's the... Wow! Oh, so you stand up when I don't want you to, but you don't when I do. There's just no way. It's basically why I wish I had someone with me all the time filming, because then I actually would have decent content for you instead of just me trying to prop things up places for 3 seconds at a time. So that was tonight. Oh, there's a bit hairspray, you need to brush that through. I then got in and attacked sorry, I was a bit lost for words then, because I'd like to say it just looks worse on the monitor. But it looks really bad in real life as well. Please like and subscribe so I can have help with my picking my face issues. I'm now going to edit this. Please like and subscribe also so none of this goes to waste. What I put myself through to bring this sparkling content to you. And then I'm going to send some invoices from today and answer a couple of solicitor questions. And also don't judge me on my brush, okay? What I use on me personally is like really none of your business. And I know she's dirty, but she's my favourite, and every girl should be a little bit dirty. Oh, you don't want to stand up now? Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm going. I need to get this done. It's now, who knows, like 8:10, and I've got another couple of hours work to do. I need to get changed, I need to fake tan, and I'm going on holiday tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Thank you for making it through this, what was supposed to be a short video. I think it's still about 40 minutes probably. And the next time I see you will be from the sunny Isle of Malta. With no makeup. Actually, do you know what? There will be some makeup because I'll be doing my own, and I'll do that on video for you because I'm nice like that.